right now.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got a matchup on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
Hey, Tua tagging my lowest Dolphins at that.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this up to the 30, the gain of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, they just do that all the way downfield. Ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
I think they'll fall into that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
What'd you do? Did you actually?
They'll try and run here with Mostert. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2.
I was dead.
It's 4th and 1.
To spend 1 million yoings on that card. Wow. Mark that on the fucking calendar.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Lions will take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 1st down, Howell to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's Howell. Complete. This is Mitchell. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way!" and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. The Lions sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have the home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This defense for the the Dolphins, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
Howell throwing on third down here. To the right and complete to Galladay. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, the plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Up the middle, Murray. And he takes this one away for the Lions. Touchdown. Latavius Murray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
Gracious.
7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. He will take this all.
Sure happens.
Touchdown, Miami.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. With a football changing hands.
Give me the protection, boys.
Takes a field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
Oh my God! Another good play botched.
Just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On second down, Swift trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, Howell. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3.
I don't know how you don't pick up that blitz, DeAndre Swift.
Here's Jack Fox on to punt. Only 2
He was on a check and release. You see the blitz coming, and you just released.
Fair catch called for and made it.
Got your block, boy.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense.
Gotta be Rodrigo.
Whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'd be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
We love Rodrigo.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That happened. That ball went. Poof.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That'd be Tracy.
And it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise.
That'd be Tracy.
Because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38, Powell. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here we go with Williams. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Powell throwing on 1st down here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
That'd be Almiro. Career catch 100.
Here's Swift, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year, and the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll
What a hit.
The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
First down, Miami.
Jack Davis just absolutely plowed him.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Lions 14, Dolphins 7.
What are you doing, Moss?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
I think
first and
throwing me a
10.
pick.
They're going to look to throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds.
Gotta be Aleem McNeil.
Went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop.
Gotta love when your defensive tackle that's predominantly a nose tackle can go out there and make that kind of play.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline.
And that's caught inside the 45. And he's
Tracy, you gotta get over there.
outside of the 20.
There's no doubt in my
You
mind
gotta get
that
over there and
guys
cover
in this
that.
league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season.
Can't just stay at
He's been
center
a big
field.
play guy from the word go, and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pick.
Once you reach 30 points total, it's maxed.
That you make, you feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, and a near sack. They got to him there just as he was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Screw off Tyreek. Screw off Tyreek. Screw off Tyreek.
Bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. Patterson now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being
Yeah, just with bonus points.
firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass.
What'd you think it was?
Kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And under the Lions' pressure. He's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
He is going to find Hill here. He's got this almost to the 40s before going out. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they run with Edmonds. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second and 4. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I feel so bad for that pick.
Because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Powell, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Eluding the pressure right. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
I've been a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it in. Try to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Give him 3 on the game there. Second and goal.
Definitely.
That's what I call a big run by the quarterback.
They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just
Shrugged the DT and was gone.
Swift again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made.
Yeah, Goose currently sitting on the sidelines with the clipboard.
The gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have moved out.
Great, my left guard got hurt.
3 touchdowns.
Through sternum. Great. Just what I wanted to hear.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Yeah, sorry, Kenny. You're not getting through. You're not getting through that one. You ain't Sam Howell, boy.
And if they want to have a realistic chance,
let's go.
They've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
2nd and 13. Under pressure, they got him again.
Aiden Hutchinson, baby.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
You don't mess with a 6'7" defensive end. He's 6'7" and he's ready to fight.
It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football and try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but opt to punt all the same.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Don't worry, Austin did the same thing earlier. Oh, God.
35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
All defenses worry that whenever
Willy-nilly it.
the ball has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Touchdown! James Mitchell as the first half is winding down. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Waddle complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And going deep for Hill.
Good job, Amani. Cheetah. Except for Cheetah got blocked.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Stiff-armed it. And they're able to work this across. And I feel a little bit like a...
Can you smell what the hawk is cooking?
Because that big man did not want to go down and refuse to go down. And you'll get the right angle on a big tight end like him.
Because he sent that DB right into the oblivion zone.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring
You should probably stop.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Howell. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. 35 yards that time.
See, AJ, that's how you get yourself cut, sir. Giving them yards like that.
First and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession
That's not ready to
deficit.
kill freaking Tua. Or Kenny Pickett.
Saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On second down, this is Edmonds. And down he'll go at the 25. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down.
Did you Lamar him?
Got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Rocky Singh.
2nd and 8 coming up. They'll look to throw.
What rewards are you expecting?
Tight end Logan Thomas. And they're going to get this to about the
Yeah, that you won't get straight away.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start.
If he remembers to, because I still have to freaking catch up on content. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll get them in, January when they're irrelevant.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will bring it back.
2 pick sixes in 1 game by Mike Hughes. All right.
If there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half,
Somebody wanted to get paid.
after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched.
Mike Hughes. My brother.
They'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receiver.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Charles Harris drops him for
I don't know if you're talking to them or you're talking to me.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. First and 10 coming.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up.
That was a touchdown if he caught that.
Be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's got room. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. I don't know what this says about me, but I
That's
love
my boy
success
Latvius.
up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't
I wouldn't call him a little wrecking ball, Rich. He's 6'3".
Power scheme, when you have a blocker on a defender, and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes the thing will beat it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
This time they'll throw it with Howell.
Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Would you not want to take a free mobile quarterback? I, on the other hand, I'm set. I'm good. I don't need a new Q until my Q gets a new card.
They'll give up the gun to Murray. No guard on the play. That's going to bring up a third down.
Wherever my guard is, you're an asshole. That was a perfect block if you would have gotten it. Put Jerome Baker on his butt. I'm running by him.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Howell throwing on third down here.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week.
This man came out of goal line.
Time in the film room, and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's
Excuse
your
me.
team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. He's doing that in this game.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's does a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Once more, Murray trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Murray. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he'll be brought down shy of the
Outside of a kick return and a big pass to Tyreek, I've been pretty on point on defense, I think.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
In that big play, I ended up getting a... I think I got a pick somewhere along the line.
A lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
Well, yeah, Rich, 2 overall drops below now.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. We'll get this into the hands of... Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help.
I don't need to run the score up.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
I don't need to run it up any more than it is.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half...
I've had enough complaints about me doing that, and like I don't want to be disrespectful to that. It's not like that wasn't a play that I made. You know? That was completely computer generated.
Once again, it's
if I had made it, I'd considered it, but that was a CPU play. That wasn't a me play.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
A quick slant to Hill. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but They can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Oh, come on.
That's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The constant pressure has been the downside of the Miami Dolphins.
Even though this one feels like a lost cause.
I've been persistently getting pressure in on them.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Lions will take over. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back.
Pin that thing.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 7 yards there and a 1st down. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
And Thomas has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll get this into the
Tracy!
complete. And he'll have it past midfield.
Why are you not playing the sidelines?
Take it down. A gain of 32 that time.
At this stage, there's nothing
My
left
guy.
to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller,
Keep telling you to play the sideline. Play the sideline.
and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one.
Nowhere to go here.
Had to be Hutch.
But I think if Dolphins was able to fall on it, yes, they'll keep possession here. But as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Lions, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.